Prayer is power. When you pray, then you are in touch with your higher consciousness. Pray. Pray. Prayer is power. Pray. 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 Prayer is power. Prayer is power. What are you going to do? Pray. 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 When you pray, then you are in touch with your higher consciousness. Pray. 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 Prayer is power. Prayer is power. Pray. Prayer is power. When you pray, then you are in touch with your higher consciousness. Pray. Pray. Prayer is power. Prayer is power. Prayer is power. Pray. Pray. Prayer is power. Prayer is power. Prayer is power. What are you going to do? Pray. Pray. Pray.
Welcome, everyone, to Dr. Pillai's Religion of Religions YouTube channel. We're about to do an in-depth planetary puja using the chart of now, based on my current location, which is in the state of New Mexico in the United States. I'm very happy to be hosting this program. My name is Swamini Valli. I am a Pillai Center teacher and priestess and an AstroVed astrologer. And I'm hosting this call Monday through Friday on this channel. Dr. Pillai has said that the planets and stars are more than just objects in outer space. There is a divine light being associated with all of them. And in doing this puja, we're creating a heart connection between ourselves and all of these light beings so that their blessings can flow into our lives and also into our world. We're using the South Indian style layout of the chart. Each of the 12 little boxes represents a particular zodiac sign. And also, in addition to the chart you see on the screen, I've drawn the chart by hand in chalk on a little chalkboard that's on a side table, and I'll use that for doing the puja. To do the puja, I also have a lit tea light. I have a container of water. I have a bowl of fresh flower petals and a bell and also a hand fan. In doing this puja, we are activating these various elemental items, offering our love and gratitude to all of these divine beings that we're invoking. And I'm happy to take questions at the end in a question and answer period. But during the puja, I'm not really able to read the chat as I'm going along. So I'm not ignoring you, but I have to focus on the puja as I'm doing it. I apologize for the internet hiccup yesterday that kicked me off Zoom a couple of times. Hopefully the internet will be strong and resilient today. To start the puja, I take the container of water and I dip the ring finger of my right hand into the water a few times, sprinkling water on all four sides of the blackboard chart, sprinkling a few drops of water on top of me, and sending a few drops of water out into space towards all of you, whether you're watching it live or later on a replay, so that we are all participating in the puja with a sense of being in a sacred space and being purified. Next, I'm going to invoke Ganesha, the archetype who removes obstacles and who is also a patron of astrology. Om Shring Gung, 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 Om Shring Gung. I ask Ganesha to come and to remove all obstacles from this puja. And I ask him to remove obstacles from all of the participants' lives I ask him to remove obstacles for all of you in the physical, mental, emotional, financial, and spiritual areas of your life. And we thank him for his help with this. Now I do a short Tamil chant asking all of the planets to be beneficial towards us. Asura Nalla Nalla, Ave Nalla Nalla, Atyar Arvarku Mikave. Asura Nalla Nalla, Ave Nalla Nalla, Atyar Arvarku Mikave. Asura Nalla Nalla, Ave Nalla Nalla, Atyar Arvarku Mikave. We ask all of the planets to be beneficial today towards us and towards our world. We thank St. Yanasamundar for teaching this chant, and we are grateful to Dr. Pillai for sharing it with us. Now, I'm going to honor the various time elements that are active right now, starting with the planet that rules the day. Today is Wednesday, which is ruled by the Mercury. I'm going to put flower petals on Mercury as I chant for him. Om Buddhaya Namaha. Om Buddhaya Namaha. Om Buddhaya Namaha. Next, we honor the star that the moon is in. At the moment, the moon is in a star called Rohini, a star of beauty. I put the flower petals on the moon. Om Rohini He Namaha. Om Rohini He Namaha. Om Rohini He Namaha. Next, we honor the Tithi, or the moon phase. At the moment, we are in the 15th waxy moon, known in English as the full moon, and known in Sanskrit as Purnima. Dr. Pillai said for the moon phase, we would use the Sanskrit name followed by the word Devi to honor the light being associated with that moon phase. I put the flower petals on the moon. Om Purnima Devye Namaha. Om Purnima Devye Namaha. Om Purnima Devye Namaha. Today is a special full moon, as this is also known as Dattatreya Jayanti. This is the birthday of Dattatreya, an archetype sometimes shown with 3 heads, representing that he embodies the divine Vedic trinity of Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva. We ask for his blessings today. Next, we honor the hour, the planet that rules the hour, or the hora, which is the moon. Again, I put flower petals on the moon. Om Chandraya Namaha. Om Chandraya Namaha. Om Chandraya Namaha. Now we invoke the time elements of the yoga and the karana. The yoga that's active right now is one called Siddha, which has energies that are accomplished. Siddha, Siddha, Siddha. And the karana that's active right now is one called Vishti, which has energies that are inefficient. Vishti, Vishti, Vishti. Now we turn our attention to the chart of the moment. Dr. Pillai said for this puja, we would always look at whatever sign is the ascendant sign, the one coming up on the eastern horizon. In my local area right now is Sagittarius. AC here stands for ascendant. He said we would honor the planet that rules the ascendant sign as a gesture of its importance at the moment. Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter. I put the flower petals on Jupiter. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Now, starting in the ascendant sign, we're going to go around the chart in a clockwise direction, honoring all the planets as we come across them. Today in Donus or Sagittarius is Venus and also Mercury. They're both in the same star today, so I'm going to honor both of them before I invoke the star. I start with Venus. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. Next, we honor Mercury for being in Sagittarius. Om Buddhaya Namaha. Om Buddhaya Namaha. Om Buddhaya Namaha. Venus and Mercury are both in a star called Mula, a star symbolized as tied up roots. It's said to want to get to the root of the matter or wanting to have foundations of things squared away. We honor this star, and I put the flower petals across both Venus and Mercury. Om Mulaye Namaha. Om Mulaye Namaha. Om Mulaye Namaha. Mula star is ruled by a goddess called Nritti. She's said to be a smoky goddess of transformational change. I put the flower petals across Mercury and Venus. Om Nritye Namaha. Om Nritye Namaha. Om Nritye Namaha. Mula star is ruled by Ketu. I put the flower petals on Ketu. Om Ketave Namaha. Om Ketave Namaha. Om Ketave Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Donus or Sagittarius, the most idealistic and noble-minded of all the zodiac signs, today containing Venus, planet of happiness and diplomacy, planet of enjoyment of material plane comforts and beauty and the arts, and Mercury, planet of communication and business, and also a planet that can help with our sense of humor. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. The next Rasi or sign with the planet in it is Makara or Capricorn, which today contains Pluto and also Saturn. We honor Pluto. Om Krum Kruntankaya Namaha. Om Krum Kruntankaya Namaha. Om Krum Kruntankaya Namaha. Pluto is in a star called Uttara Ashada, a star that can give long-lasting blessings for success. I put the flower petals on Pluto. Om Uttara Shadaye Namaha. Om Uttara Shadaye Namaha. Om Uttara Shadaye Namaha. Uttarashada star is ruled by the 10 Visvadevas, 10 archetypes who each embody a unique, divine, universal principle. We ask for blessings from all 10 of them, and I put the flower petals on Pluto. Om Visvadevasye Namaha. Om Visvadevasye Namaha. Om Visvadevasye Namaha. Uttarashada star is ruled by the sun. I put the flower petals on the sun. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Now we honor Saturn for being in Capricorn. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. Om Sanisharaya Namaha. Saturn is in a star called Dhanishta, a star symbolized by a drum. This star can give blessings for prosperity, music, and good reputation. I put the flower petals on Saturn. Om Dhanishtaye Namaha. Om Dhanishtaye Namaha. Om Dhanishtaye Namaha. Dhanishta star is ruled by the 8 Vasus, 8 light beings who each rule different spheres of existence. Om Vasusye Namaha. Om Vasusye Namaha. Om Vasusye Namaha. Dhanishta star is ruled by Mars. I put the flower petals on Mars. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Now we honor the planet that rules Capricorn, which is Saturn. Om Sanisharaya Namaha. Om Sanisharaya Namaha. Om Sanisharaya Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Makara or Capricorn, a sign that can activate ancient past life skills and abilities, today containing Pluto, a planet that can help with rationality and science, and Saturn, a planet that can help with structure, patience, perseverance, and compassion, and willingness to be of service to others. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. The next Rasi or sign with the planet in it is Kumbha or Aquarius, which today contains Neptune. We honor Neptune, and I put the flower petals on him. Om Vam Varunaye Namaha. Om Vam Varunaye Namaha. Om Vam Varunaye Namaha. Neptune is in a star called Purva Bhajapada. This is a star that can give blessings for purification. Om Purva Bhajapadaye Namaha. Om Purva Bhajapadaye Namaha. Om Purva Bhajapadaye Namaha. Purva Bhajapada star is ruled by Aja Ekapada, an archetype who can help us to experience deeper levels of stillness and forgiveness. Om Aja Ekapadaye Namaha. Om Aja Ekapadaye Namaha. Om Aja Ekapadaye Namaha. Purva Bhajapada star is ruled by Jupiter. I put the flower petals on Jupiter. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Now we honor the planet that rules Aquarius, which is Saturn. I put the flower petals on Saturn. Om Sanisharaya Namaha. Om Sanisharaya Namaha. Om Sanisharaya Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Kumbha or Aquarius, the most humanitarian and service-oriented of all the zodiac signs, today containing Neptune, a planet that can help us with our intuition and help us to understand our own inner life. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. The next Rasi or sign with a planet in it is Meena or Pisces, which today contains Jupiter. We honor Jupiter. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Jupiter is in a star called Uttara Bhadrapada. Dr. Pillai says this is a star that can help us with business development. We ask this star to help all of us with business development. I put the flower petals on Jupiter. Om Uttara Bhadrapadaye Namaha. Om Uttara Bhadrapadaye Namaha. Om Uttara Bhadrapadaye Namaha. Uttara Bhadrapada star is ruled by Ayurbundia, an archetype who, among other things, can help to guard treasures and valuables. We ask him to guard our treasures and our valuables, and also to guard our treasure, that is the earth itself. I put the flower petals on Jupiter. Om Ayurbundiaye Namaha. Om Ayurbundiaye Namaha. Om Ayurbundiaye Namaha. Uttara Bhadrapada star is ruled by Saturn. I put the flower petals on Saturn. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. Now we honor the planet that rules Pisces, which is Jupiter. I put the flower petals on Jupiter. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Meena, or Pisces, the most transcendental and metaphysical of all the zodiac signs, today containing Jupiter, a planet who helps with everything related to spirituality, and also a planet that can help with increase of wealth and help with everything related to banking or legal matters. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. The next Rasi, or sign with the planet in it, is Misha, or Aries, which today contains Rahu and also Uranus, who is retrograde. Both Rahu and Uranus are in the same star, so I'm going to invoke both of those two planets before I honor the star. I start with Rahu. Om Rahave Namaha. Om Rahave Namaha. Om Rahave Namaha. Next, we honor Uranus, who is retrograde and extra powerful. Om Hram Prajapataye Namaha. Om Hram Prajapataye Namaha. Om Hram Prajapataye Namaha. Rahu and Uranus are both in a star called Bharani, a star with a tremendous amount of divine feminine Shakti, or power, or energy. I put the flower petals across Rahu and Uranus. Om Bharaniye Namaha. Om Bharaniye Namaha. Om Bharaniye Namaha. Bharani star is ruled by Yama, an archetype who can help us with justice. We ask him to help us to be just, to merciful to others, and also for there to be justice in our world. Om Yamaye Namaha. Om Yamaye Namaha. Om Yamaye Namaha. Bharani star is ruled by Venus. I put the flower petals on Venus. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. Now we honor the planet that rules Aries, which is Mars. I put the flower petals on Mars. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Misha or Aries, a fire sign with very active energies, today containing Rahu, a planet that helps us to think outside the box, and Uranus, a planet that can help with success in life, higher intelligence, and also help us with astrology. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. The next Rasi or sign with the planet in it is Vrishabha or Taurus, which today contains the moon and also Mars, who is retrograde. Both the moon and Mars are in the same star, so I will invoke both of those planets before I honor the star. We start with the moon. Om Chandraya Namaha. Om Chandraya Namaha. Om Chandraya Namaha. Next, we honor Mars. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Now we honor the star that both the moon and Mars are in. They're both in a star called Rohini. Today also happens to be the birthday of Pillai Center teacher Meena, and I know her birth star is Rohini. So she's having her birthday on the same day as her birth star day this month. Happy birthday, Meena. We put the flower petals for Rohini across moon and Mars. Om Rohini He Namaha. Om Rohini He Namaha. Om Rohini He Namaha. Rohini star is ruled by Brahma, an archetype who helps with creation and creativity. Om Brahmaye Namaha. Om Brahmaye Namaha. Om Brahmaye Namaha. Rohini star is ruled by the moon. I put flower petals on the moon. Om Chandraya Namaha. Om Chandraya Namaha. Om Chandraya Namaha. Now we honor the planet that rules Taurus, which is Venus. I put the flower petals on Venus. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Vrishabha or Taurus, an earth sign with very grounded energies and also a great love for luxury and comforts. Today, containing the moon, which is our mind and our emotions, and also Mars, a planet that likes to take practical action to solve problems. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. The next Rasi or sign, continuing in a clockwise direction around the chart, that has a planet in it is Tula or Libra, which today contains Ketu. We honor Ketu. Om Ketave Namaha. Om Ketave Namaha. Om Ketave Namaha. Ketu is in a star called Swati, a star symbolized as young shoots of plants blowing in the wind. Dr. Pillai says this is a star that can give divine blessings. We honor Swati, and I put the flower petals on Ketu. Om Swatye Namaha. Om Swatye Namaha. Om Swatye Namaha. Swati star is ruled by Vayu, an archetype who rules the wind and the air element, an element so important for us to be able to breathe. Vayu is also the father of Hanuman. we honor him. Om Vayuve Namaha. Om Vayuve Namaha. Om Vayuve Namaha. Ketu is, Swati star is ruled by Rahu. I put the flower petals on Rahu. Om Rahave Namaha. Om Rahave Namaha. Om Rahave Namaha. Now we honor the planet that rules Libra, which is Venus. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Tulip or Libra, a zodiac sign with energies for balance, fairness, and harmony, today containing Ketu, who is sometimes called the saintly planet. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. The next Rasi or sign with the planet in it is Vrishika or Scorpio, which today contains the sun. We honor the sun. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. The sun is in a star called Jayesta, a truly huge star that Dr. Pillai says can give blessings for courage and conflict resolution. Om Jayestaye Namaha. Om Jayestaye Namaha. Om Jayestaye Namaha. Jayesta star is ruled by Indra, an archetype that can help with leadership and courage. Om Indraye Namaha. Om Indraye Namaha. Om Indraye Namaha. Jayesta star is ruled by Mercury. I put the flower petals on Mercury. Om Buddhaya Namaha. Om Buddhaya Namaha. Om Buddhaya Namaha. Now we honor the planet that rules Scorpio, which is Mars. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Vrishika or Scorpio, the most occult of all of the zodiac signs, today containing the sun, which is our soul, and also a planet so important for our health and our self-esteem. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. Now I take a lit tea light and I hold it above the blackboard that has the chalkboard chart and has all these piles of flower petals on it. And in the air, I circle it above the chart 3 times in a clockwise direction, offering the element of light to all of these divine beings that we have just invoked. Now I take a hand fan to offer the element of air and gently wave it above the chart 3 times in a clockwise direction, offering the element of air and a cooling breeze. And now I take a bell to offer the element of sound. And now I make prayer hands and make sincere prayer to all of these divine beings that we have just invoked, asking that they send their positive blessings into the lives of all of us right here, right now, as well as the lives of our families and our friends, our colleagues, our neighbors, our homes, our workplaces, our schools, our communities, our countries, and indeed the entire world. May everyone on this planet have healthy food to eat, clean water to drink, clean air to breathe, a safe place to live, good clothes to wear, access to health care, good education, sustainable jobs, and may everyone on the planet have love in their life, now and always. I pray for enlightened leaders, enlightened citizens, enlightened laws, enlightened countries, and entire enlightened civilizations. I ask for blessings for all of my teachers, past, present, and to come. And I ask for blessings for all of my students, past, present, and to come. And I make a bow. You can continue to make your own prayers in silence for about a minute, and then we will have a short Q&A period. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Peace to the body, peace to the mind, peace to the soul, peace to the environment. Peace, peace, peace. May we all go about our day or our evening in peace. Thank you all so much for joining us. We truly appreciate your participation and your support. Right now, if you have questions, you're welcome to post them in the chat, and I will do my best to try and answer them. Again, today is Dattatreya Jayanti, the birthday of Dattatreya. The word Datta means gift or giver, and the Atreya is referring to Atri, the sage who was the father of Dattatreya. So that's the meaning behind that name. But the Datta means he's a giver. He gives gifts. So on his birthday, we may want to connect with him and ask for his blessings. So I hope everyone has enjoyed blessings of the full moon in your area. I will be doing a free live fire lab on the Pillai Center practice channel on Christmas on December 25th. It will be at 7:30 p.m. Pacific time, 10:30 p.m. Eastern time, and it will be on December 26th, 3:30 a.m. UTC, Universal Time Code, and 9 a.m. December 26th, IST in India. I hope some of you can join us for that. The focus of the Fire Lab will be Christ consciousness. That'll be the special archetype for that Fire Lab. So, okay, I'm checking the chat, not seeing any questions today, which is fine. You don't have to have questions. So I can go ahead and be respectful towards your time then, and let you get about the other things that you need to do today. So again, thank you for being here. We do appreciate it if you press the like button and subscribe to the channel, as that does help this channel to grow. And I will be here again tomorrow. Namaste, everyone. The light in me honors the light in all of you. May light encompass all.